Hello guys, so now I am on my way to Germany. It feels a little bit weird, but I'm going to Germany to attend to Automechanica show in Frankfurt, and that is like a big aftermarket and parts and everything basically related to cars. And yeah, I'm going to drive there. I'm gonna take a ferry from Larvik to Hirtshals, and I will also try to not hypermile, but we are going to see how far I can get on one tank of diesel. Try to drive really economically, and I'm currently at 1.5 or 15 kilometers, and yeah, I filled up yesterday, so I hope the fuel economy is going to go down, but I know it because I've driven a lot of smaller roads to get to my house, but now I'll mainly drive on longer ways. I really hope that I won't have any drivetrain issues. This isn't a new car, as you can see, so something can happen. So I am now on the totally opposite side of the Oslo fjord that I am living in, and there's around 1 hour down to Larvik where the ferry is. So just 1 hour of highway driving, which is giving me a good fuel economy and such. But I wish I could maybe drive a little bit more before I go on a 4-hour ferry trip. So now I'm in Langesund, and it's not a big place at all. It's almost just a ferry terminal and a really small village. And you can see the ferry terminal over there. The boat have not entered yet. So you could probably see there on the map, I'm going to cross from Norway on top there down to Hirtshals in Denmark, and you can see the ferry was still out in the sea doing 20 knots, so it's probably not going to be here for another hour or so, and it's just going to come in this small now in Denmark, and this is a really flat country. I arrived in I don't remember the place now, but it was kind of cool that you could take the ferry to Torshavn, which is on the ferry. I'm not sure what it's called in English, but it was like a really tiny ferry that I also probably could take my car to the ferry islands. I'm not sure what you call them again, but yeah, really old beat down rusty ferry. But now I'm just plowing down to Germany, I believe. If I see something interesting along the road, I will probably stop, but it's really hard to see anything when everything is just flat. Border to Germany, of course, and because of the immigrant crisis and such, Denmark probably have a pretty strong border control, which in my opinion is all good. Of course, I ended up driving in Denmark another night. It's super boring. You don't really drive through any city at all. You just drive through dark roads, no turns or anything, so it's like just waiting for, I don't know, just sitting here and looking at the road. And the funny thing, I only think I stopped twice, I believe, bought some to drink at the gas station. You can get beer all around the clock here in Denmark, and also you can buy beer in a gas station, which is absolutely forbidden in Norway, and you can't, or you can only buy beer to 8 p.m. I believe on normal weekdays. So a little bit more relaxed in Denmark, but maybe they have higher alcohol deaths in traffic as well, I don't know. Hamburg, lights everywhere and containers everywhere. Been driving for a long time now, and it's cool to finally have something to look at. This is actually pretty insane, all of the operations going on around here. So I have now traveled with the car for 863 kilometers, and I have 90 kilometers left, but you don't really want to run out of fuel with a diesel and on the autobahn, and miles per gallon around 43 or 5.4 liters per 100 kilometers. That is really good in my opinion. So I actually had 10 liters around left in the tank. I could probably have gone 1200 maybe kilometers. And from Hamburg I just followed the A7 road straight down to right outside of Frankfurt, and you can see along that road there is a lot of roadworks. I would say almost all of the way there were some roadworks, and of course during the nights there were a lot of trucks. Germany is a big industry nation, and you really get the feeling everything is moving during the night also there. So it's like a bit of culture shock for me, because here in Norway we don't make anything. But I ended up getting to right outside of Frankfurt am Main at around 5 a.m. And you can see the last clip where I was fueling up, it was around 2:40, and I've been driving there for a really long time, almost 24 hours. So I ended the day there and slept a few hours actually in my car at the rest stop. So I think I will end this video, today's video or this video at this moment, and I will post more videos of this trip, probably trying to get them up to somewhere around 10 minutes, so they don't get too long or too short.